Hello to the ones watching the video. In this video, I'm gonna share all about my IT project, the things I've used for the simulation and what does it do and how efficient it is in working, everything. Let's get it started. First of all, my IT project is about saving energy in tunnels. We have seen a lot of tunnels nowadays on the roads. Whenever there are no persons in the tunnels or there are no vehicles in the tunnels going, then all those lights inside the tunnels will be left on, and it is leading to waste a lot of energy. So I've taken this as a point and build a model in using IOT, and this is the simulation in which I'm going to demonstrate my model. Initially, the things I've used for this simulation is I've worked on tinkercad.com for the simulation purpose, and I've used Arduino Uno along with 2 breadboards, 1 buzzer and 3 PIR sensors along with LEDs which depicting the LEDs in the entrance, the LEDs in between and the LEDs at the end of the tunnel. And these 3 PIR sensors are for those. This is a PIR sensor at the entrance of the tunnel, and this is a PIR sensor in the middle of the tunnel. This PIR sensor at the end of the tunnel. So initially what my project does is, if at all there is a vehicle coming towards the tunnel, into the tunnel, then this PIR sensor will detect the vehicle and automatically ons the lights in both entrance and in between the tunnel. And whenever the vehicle passes through this PIR sensor which is placed in between the tunnel, then this will automatically off those lights in the entrance and will switch on these lights in between as well as at the end of the tunnel. And whenever the vehicle has passed away from the tunnel, that is depicted by PIR sensor at the end of the tunnel, and this will make sure that none of the LEDs are kept open or kept on. So, and if at all there is a vehicle which has entered the tunnel and is going at a rapid speed, let's say 40 meters per second, which is around 80 kmph, and it is above the original value or above the allowed value. In that case, if a vehicle is going somewhere above 40 meters per second, then my IoT project will make sure it will give the vehicle warning by this buzzer over here. This will start beeping whenever a vehicle passes through the tunnel at higher speeds of 40 meters per second or higher. As well as the buzzer, these lights over the end of the tunnel will start flickering once the vehicle has passed into the tunnel over 40 meters per second. I'm sorry for that. So let's start with the simulation. Yeah, I've started the simulation. See, initially, let's say a vehicle entered. See the time over there. It was 6 seconds. Let me wait for 10 seconds. Yeah, we are there. Now let's say vehicle has passed through in between the tunnel. This means the vehicle has taken around 10 seconds to pass the tunnel. I've taken 300 meters as the size of the tunnel from entrance to the in between of the tunnel, so it does not give us greater than 40 meters per second. That means the vehicle is under the allowed speed. So let's start it again, and let's check the buzzer as well as the flickering of the lights. See, let's say a vehicle has entered. Okay, let's say a vehicle has entered, and as it is at the highest speed, it will go immediately between. Yeah, we have seen that. See, whenever a vehicle is entering and it is at a higher speed greater than 40 meters per second, this program will give a buzzer indication saying that this respective vehicle is above the limit. And now let's take a closer look with the LEDs. I'm starting the simulation. See, these two LEDs, these two columns of LEDs which depicts the entrance as well as in between are initially off. Whenever a vehicle enters, let's say, see, these two LEDs have automatically become on, and whenever the vehicle goes from in between, the LEDs in between as well as the LEDs at the end were turned on. Now let's say a vehicle goes out of the tunnel. Now we are able to see that none of the LEDs are on. This is how my program works. I'm ending the simulation. With this, we are able to save a lot of energy, because in the tunnels, whenever there are no vehicles or there are no persons detected under PIR sensor, then the LEDs or the lights in the tunnel are kept off, and this will allow us save a lot of energy, which nowadays energy is everything, because everything is running with energy. I think my IT project is helpful and will lead us in the path of success. Thank you for listening.